I'm not the same Brooklyn you knew.
In the latest trailer of Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2, we see that a portion of the season is going to be set from Brooklyn's point of view, which means we'll also get to witness what really happened during the Allosaurus attack. Or was it really an Allosaurus? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 video. I hope you've all been enjoying the mixture of Chaos Theory and Rebirth content here lately on the channel, as we have multiple things to look forward to in the next coming months. Currently we are just 2.5 weeks away now from Season 2 of Chaos Theory, so of course we're going to be continuing our content into the month of October. So why not stay subscribed to follow all of the latest news and content from the Jurassic franchise. Today, we're going to be talking about something that a few people and I were discussing in my Discord server. A link to the server can be found in the description should you wish to also join it. But what we were discussing was, what exactly bit off Brooklyn's arm? I know there are some of you saying it was an Allosaurus, but just hold your horses ladies and gents, as we may have discovered that it could be something else. So we're going to analyse every frame and try to work out everything we can see to logically come to a conclusion here. So if you're excited to find out what truly bit Brooklyn's arm off, then make sure you like the video. We're still aiming for 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you're interested in the Jurassic franchise and want to learn more about Chaos Theory, Jurassic World Rebirth, Jurassic Park Survival and Jurassic World Evolution 3, then you've come to the right place. So why not subscribe? It doesn't affect you negatively in any way whatsoever and helps us out more than you can imagine. But for now, make sure you're sat back, relaxed and enjoying your G Fuel after using code SWERVE, as it's time to find out what dinosaur really bit Brooklyn's arm off in Jurassic World Chaos Theory. So back in Chaos Theory Season 1 we actually learnt that an Allosaurus attacked Brooklyn. However, we never got to see the attack take place, and for such a long time we just assumed that it would be Allosaurus because we knew that the Allosaurus was in the vicinity. We saw the Allosaurus chasing down Brooklyn, and then very shortly after we also get to see Mateo turn up to the pool of blood that was supposedly left by the Allosaurus biting on Brooklyn's arm. And of course at the end of Chaos Theory we do see that she has a missing arm as well. So it is very safe to assume that the Allosaurus went ahead and just bit off her arm. After all, that's what we were led to believe, right? But we were also led to believe that Brooklyn ended up dying right until the very last scene of Chaos Theory. So not everything is what it seems in this show. But it does make a lot of sense to have the Allosaurus as the one to have bitten off the arm. But what if it was something else? What if it was a different carnivorous dinosaur? Now, this theory came to my head once a few people, coincidentally somebody called Darius Bowman in my Discord server, decided to talk about it. And at first, I didn't really think there was too much to it, until they sent a specific frame that made me question other things. So I managed to piece together a theory here about how this could be a different dinosaur instead of Allosaurus. So, to start off this theory, we need to go right to the very end of Chaos Theory Season 1 in episode 10. Just before Cabrera is killed off by the Atrociraptors, he realizes the truth between the Atrociraptors and the Raptor Handler. He goes ahead and mentions that she killed the girl as in Brooklyn, with those, pointing towards the Atrociraptors.
What are those? Gets the job done much better than leaving it to chance with an Allosaurus. You killed that girl on purpose with those.
Now of course, this was in my head for quite some time. I was thinking, why is he pointing at the Atrociraptors? We know it was Allosaurus, this doesn't make too much sense. And then I just assumed that he may not actually know that the Allosaurus was actually the dinosaur that was there at that point in time during Brooklyn's incident. So I just presumed that he was thinking it was the Atrociraptors all along that ended up killing that girl. So whilst he does point and say those towards the Atrociraptors, he may not actually know the full story. But it was interesting to at least think about. So this is where it comes to something even more important. When we look at the specific frame of when that dinosaur is biting on Brooklyn's arm during Chaos Theory Season 2's full trailer, initially we can see this scene, and at first glance it looks like an Allosaurus. The frontal snout, the jaw, the teeth, the eyes, they all look like Allosaurus. Now, initially this person did point out saying that they have red eyes. To me, I don't really see red anywhere, but again, I am slightly colorblind, so it is hard for me to see it, but I do see a whited out eye on the left hand side of this dinosaur, so to me, that makes it seem like it is Allosaurus. But literally just a couple of frames before that bite, we get to see a better view of the head of this dinosaur. Now we take a look at it, we can see there are eye ridges, and as we know, Allosaurus does also have eye ridges. But when we look at the Allosaurus, the eye ridges of the Allosaurus seem to be a lot more pointier than to what we see here. Granted, a little bit of the dinosaur is out of frame here, but in the top right one, it seems like it is coming to an end, doesn't look like it's going into a point, it seems more round. But I'm telling you right now, look at this dinosaur, and I say Allosaurus, it looks like an Allosaurus, until I tell you, look at it as if it's an Atrociraptor. Yes. To me, from this frame alone, it does look like an Atrociraptor. And not only that, when you think about it a little bit further on, the teeth, mouth and jaw of this dinosaur also seems to resemble more of an Atrociraptor. It doesn't actually look that large to be an Allosaurus. And again, when we look at the eye ridges match more of an Atrociraptor eye ridges than to Allosaurus's. So those are the similarities here, but what's really annoying is that at some stage throughout this very quick scene, on some of the frames, it looks like Allosaurus, on some other frames, it looks like Atrociraptor, so we need something else to have more of a definitive answer. And this is where we go to Netflix, turn on the audio description, and listen to what is said throughout the trailer. And, as you guys can take a listen here,
Brooklyn records a message.
You said you'd be here.
An Allosaurus attacks, then her arm is a bandaged stump. An Allosaurus attacks.
the audio description clearly says that it's an Allosaurus. So you're thinking, there, it's done in the water, it's an Allosaurus, despite it kind of looking like an Atrociraptor. Now, I would say, yeah, that's the end of the theory. However, I decided to listen to the rest of the trailer in audio description, and for some reason, she says that the Majungasaurus is a mutant baryonyx.
A mutant baryonyx, a secret jungle outpost. A mutant baryonyx.
And not only that, she goes on to say that the Sinoceratops is also a Triceratops.
Hang on! Triceratops battle.
So whether or not you actually want to go off this audio description confirming that this is an Allosaurus instead of a Atrociraptor, considering it's also got other dinosaurs wrong throughout the trailer, it's up to you, but to me, it just doesn't really hold too strong. In conclusion, we don't actually really know what this dinosaur is. It looks like an Atrociraptor, it looks like an Allosaurus, it makes more sense to be an Allosaurus, but we do have a theory to suggest it could also be a Atrociraptor at the same time. So it is very plausible to be either of these dinosaurs, but for me, I am going to stick with it being the Allosaurus. So there we have it. One more theory for you to think about going into Chaos Theory Season 2. I mean, personally speaking, I don't see the red colorization that some fans have pointed out to suggest that it could be an Atrociraptor, but then again, I am partially colorblind. Anyways, I'm sticking with the idea of it being an Allosaurus, but I can't disagree that it is still open for discussion. What do you guys think? Is it an Allosaurus or an Atrociraptor? Let me know in the comments below. And whilst you're there, why not also subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoyed. But most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.